Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and you had a good first module. I see that all of you have submitted all your assignments in Module 1, but there are a few issues I wanted to talk about regarding your Module 1 submission on ePortfolios so that we can all go ahead and fix it because your ePortfolio template that was due at the end of the week 1, we're going to keep populating the documents in there as you go through the assignments, and then we're going to share our final ePortfolio at the end of the semester. So, as I looked through all of your submissions on the ePortfolio, I saw some common issues that a few of you have, and that's why I'm making this video so that I can address those issues and all of you can go ahead and fix them. So, first things first, I am extending the deadline for the ePortfolio until the end of next week, which is the first week of Module 2, so that you have another week to fix all these issues. In case you did not have any issues, I have graded your submission and you received a full 15 out of 15 on the ePortfolio template submission. But in case you had issues with your ePortfolio, I have left a comment on your submission and I'm sharing this video link with you so that you can go ahead and fix those issues. So let's start with what the assignment was about. So you were supposed to create two different sites. I preferred using Google site, but you were free to use any other platform that you liked. So with Google Sites, let me show you how to do it since most of you, actually, majority of you used Google Sites. So, but this also applies to somebody who did not. So you created two different sites using any platform, let's say Google Sites. So the first one was your course e-portfolio, and which has these tabs up here, and you were supposed to start filling on the data. I'm not going to take any points off right now if you did not add any data to it, but you're supposed to write your career goals, your update your resume, and your contact information. For this experiential learning tab, you have to leave it blank right now because this is only for people who are majoring in education. So now when you are on your My Courses page, you have to list, uh, if you want, you can list all the courses you have taken or only your specialization courses. But I do want your EME2040 course to be listed over there, just like this one. And then you created another site, which was your course site for this, particularly for this course. So which is your EME2040 course site, and it has all the modules for the work that we will do in this semester. So right now all of these would be blank, but each of them represents each of our module in this course. So as we go through different modules, like for example Photoshop, the images module, and the storytelling module, and the productivity tool module, so we'll start populating this, and I will keep giving you reminders as we go. But for now, you can leave all of these empty. All we need is this template to be set up. So one major issue is that these two sites are not linked to each other. So you do have submitted a link to both of your sites, but they're not linked to each other correctly. So let me show you how to do that. For example, this is your course site, your ePortfolio site, I'm sorry. And when you go to My Courses tab, over here is the name of your EME2040 Introduction to Educational Technology, this course that you're taking. So if you have not written the name right like this, just go ahead and write this name like this on your My Courses page. You can list the rest of the courses that you have taken so far, but at least I need the EME2040. Now, when I click on this, it takes me to your course ePortfolio. So for a lot of you, this link does not work, or it is not linked at all, or the name is not written in the My Courses page. So let me show you how to do that. So let's say this is our My Courses page and we're in the edit mode. So you can see right now I have it linked here. So let me go ahead and add another one and show you how to do it. So let's say we write here EME 2040 Introduction to. So right now this is just a text, but how you can link it by copying. So let's say this is my link to my course ePortfolio that you created. So you will copy the published link for this and go back over here in your edit site, and this is where you wrote that text. You will select that text and click on this insert link option over here, and over here you can control V and paste that link. So this is the text that is representing this link to your other site. So now once you hit apply, it's going to make it like a link, and when you click on it, it will be open in a new tab. um, it will open your course site in a new tab. So just like this page. So after you publish it, it's going to become something like this. So once you click on it, it's going to connect it to your EME 2040 course portfolio. So this was one common error that some of you had in your submissions. So make sure both your sites, your course e-portfolio is linked to your student e-portfolio in the My Courses page. So this was the first error. That is a common error that I see, and so you can go ahead and fix that. The second most common error that I see is that you guys have not set your site to public. So some of you have submitted a link to this version of the site. So you just copied this link from the top of your address box and just pasted it in your submission. So that link is not going to work for me because that is your editable site link. It's not a link to your published site. So to be able to submit a link to your published site, you'll have to hit publish. So as some of you have already published the sites, there is another issue that if you're using a UFL address or a UFL Gmail account or any other institute's account, its default setting is not to public. So one thing is, first, if you're using your personal account, you will hit publish and it will ask you for a web address, and you will provide something that is easier for you to remember. And then after that, over here you can see who can view my site. And since this is my private account, it's set to anyone, which means that it is viewable by anybody in the public. But if you are using a UFL account or any other institute's account, it will say that UFL audience only. So you can change that by clicking on manage, and then you can select it to public. So that, in case you have not done that, make sure you have changed it to anyone over here, and then you can choose a web address of your own and hit publish to publish the site. Now in case you have already published your site, what you will do is you will go ahead and unpublish the site and then go back and make this change, uh, and then republish it. So let's say I want to call it, and I hit publish. So this is my published site, and if I click on this link, this is how I can copy the link to my published site. But I can also view my published site and copy the link for the published site from the address bar. Now you see that this is the link that we just put in. If I click on it, it will be able to take me to my course ePortfolio. Also, now that this is published, but let's say your site was a UFL site, so it was only linked to only people with UFL account were able to see it. Now you go back here, you click on unpublish the site, and then once it's unpublished, you go back to publish again, and then you will be able to see this option where you can manage it, where anyone with the link can see it, and then you can hit publish again. So these are the two common issues that I see with your ePortfolio submission. And if there were any specific issue with one of your submissions that was not common amongst everyone, I have pointed that out in my comments. So if you have not received a grade on your assignment and you have a comment underneath your submission, please go ahead and make those changes and resubmit it by the end of this week, which is your third week in the course and first week of the second module, and I will regrade it without any penalty. So that was all about the ePortfolios. I hope this video will help you. Thank you.